Alright, well, it's been a minute, but I don't give up on things. I just take 4-month-long breaks. So yeah, to repeat, if anything seems off, let me know. I have no idea. Until I literally just started this stream, all of my assets were missing, so it was mostly a blank screen with just the overlay. So yeah, no, this is flying by the seat of my pants. But things have changed. I have a couch now. I can be comfortable when I stream. Anyways, hello to Onyx, Micah, Zenny, and Moonwatcher. Let's see what I can catch up on here. Yeah, so official thank you for the Bezos bucks, Micah. Always appreciated. Money is very useful. And yeah, this game is absolutely a classic. I can already tell just by the short amount I've played, because it's absurdly ambitious for the time. Even this, like, having a recap when you load up your save is, like, it's weird to think, but it's a pretty non-standard feature for this era. Because, I mean, this is from a time when the idea of, like, just having to sit through stuff when you die was par for the course, so never mind a recap. You're right, Mike, I can use this money to buy more stuff from Bezos. That is what I do. I just got a set of reusable masks from him. Thank you, morally ambiguous overlord. Alright. Snake saves President Baker from Foxhound member Revolver Ocelot. However, he was already given away the detonation code. The only thing that can stop the launch of the nuclear warhead is the detonation code emergency override key held by Meryl or Metal Gear Chief Engineer Dr. Hal Emmerich. Oops. After talking to Snake, Baker also dies from a heart attack. Snake refers to the codec frequency on the back of the CD case, right? And tries contacting Meryl. So luckily, even though a lot of time has passed, I remember that the next important thing I have to do is check codec, because I just beat a boss, the first boss. Whisper has a gun? Is that Whisper from the Sonic comics, or is this a new Whisper? Should you get a Vita, Micah? No.
So now the terrorists know both detonation codes.
Yeah, and on top of that, they both died right in front of my eyes.
Snake, now that the terrorists have both detonation codes, the only way to stop a nuclear launch is to either use the detonation code release keys that Meryl's holding, or
find the Metal Gear Chief Engineer that President Baker mentioned, Hal Emmerich.
In any case, you should contact Meryl by codec. Wasn't her frequency written on the back of the CD case?
So yeah, let me just take out that CD case I guess I have. I mean, Micah, you can play PS1 games on your PS3, and also, you know, we wouldn't have been able to play any PS1 games on the Vita or PS3 if Sony hadn't walked back certain decisions after a bunch of corporate bullying. And really, you should just emulate it anyways. But yeah, like a PS3 is a better investment. Like, there's way more valuable stuff on a PS3. At the very least, I guess you could maybe get a PlayStation TV, because that has the somewhat unique thing of being able to play PSP games on a TV, which is pretty neat with a controller. But I don't know. I think a Vita is a very hard sell, especially now that Persona 4 Golden isn't on it anymore. It's not exclusive, I mean. I haven't seen that Keith art on it, because I don't even know who Keith is in this case.
Snake, you can't use your radar in that area.
Oh yeah, Moonwatcher, you didn't miss anything at all. I just took a extensive break.
I wonder what it is. Anyway, be careful.
Oh yeah, so
Careful, Snake.
there was some mild discourse about game manuals on Twitter recently, and it got me thinking about how there used to be some really cool manuals back in the day. Like one I mentioned was Assassin's Creed has a manual that's written as if it's like a manual for using the Animus in universe. And some people listed some other cool ones, like the Sly Cooper ones or Sly Raccoon if you're from the Forbidden Land. That those are like they're styled to look like the Thievius Raccoonus from the game. Like there's lots of cool stuff. But anyways, I remembered that you can actually check the manual for old games here. And so I did, and it's thorough. There's a lot of stuff in here. It's basically a mini art book because there's all this cool stuff. But yeah, you got bios and stuff. But also, I have never seen a game so aggressively trying to spoil itself because really early on, there's a page that says, here's what you do in the torture sequence. Yes, the Forbidden Land known as British people. They call it Sly Raccoon for some reason. You want to lie on your bed and play PS1 games. Okay, I guess if you for that specific niche, you could just get a Switch and mod it, honestly. But if you don't want to mod it, then yeah, I guess get a Vita for like $500. But yeah, this is a super thorough. Yeah, here's all the codec frequencies. Who's I need? Meryl. 140.15. Okay. But yeah, so really early on in this manual, it's like, here's what you do during the torture sequence. And then another one's like, here is Revolver Ocelot's gimmick. Like, it's like, and also like the way things are written, it's really funny. It's like, it's trying to sell me on the game, even though like in theory, I've already bought it and I'm reading this on the way home after picking up this M-rated game after elementary school, I guess. Oh, thanks for the art, Onyx. I guess I could check it out right now. Not doing anything important. I don't know the context of this, but that's good. I know. I'll just retweet it. Oh, wait. Keith. Okay, yes. No, I do know this person. I've retweeted it. They're the ones making all those weird Sonic things with the days. I don't know what the days are referring to, but yeah, no, they all this stuff they make is really good. I should watch Route E of Nier. I think I will eventually. I'm watching Pat Stares At stream it. So whenever he gets to it, I guess I'll see ending E then too. I did want to buy Nier Replicant, but it's a lot of money. I can't justify it right now. But I should support Yoko Taro at some point. All right, so where is it? I think I passed it by mistake. Whoops. But I don't know. I've never seen something so aggressively like trying to sell itself and also, like just give you every last. It's like one of those Sakurai directs where he like tells you, like this is the animation for when the character is at high percent and they attack while hanging on a ledge, and this is the animation that plays if they are grabbed by Incineroar at 114% or whatever. Like he gives every single detail before the character even comes out. But I digress. Back to the story.
DARPA chief, and then President Baker die of a heart attack?
Yeah,
Micah, didn't you buy it 3 times?
Master.
Not to call you out.
Anything.
No.
Incineroar can grab you at any percent. That's true. All he has to do is press the Z button.
Open out there.
Yeah, didn't you get the Snow White edition?
It is just like Baker said. We are facing increasing danger from stored nuclear materials. You see, there are 3 elements necessary in the manufacture of nuclear weapons.
Only 3.
Nuclear materials, nuclear engineers, and manufacturing technology. All
This reads like a crafting guide. Or maybe that's just because I've been playing Dragon Quest Builders recently.
if you have enough money, that is.
Yeah, so you bought it on Steam and you bought the Snow White edition, but didn't you also buy the PS3 version? Alright. Oops, not that one.
They say that there are 500,000 nuclear engineers in the
There are
world.
500,000 nuclear engineers in the
After
world?
the end of the Cold War, the demand
Man,
for
this game's
nuclear
educational.
engineers dropped precipitously. In the Eastern Bloc countries in particular,
Yeah, there you go,
are
Mike. I called out live on stream.
They cannot keep their scientists in the country. And each year, more and more nuclear engineers go to work for the highest bidder.
Alright, I guess I should try these until I'm getting repeat dialogue.
Just like Baker said.
Okay, there we go.
each year,
That was,
there are
so just the
more
two.
and
But now, I should check if anyone else has repeat dialogue.
People who have been through war and survived develop a kind of sixth sense to warn them of danger. Trust your instincts as a soldier, as a gamer.
Wait, I just kind of blanked out there. Did he just say trust your instincts as a gamer? Have fun with the Resident Evil demo and Power Rangers, Onyx. I played a little bit of Power Rangers and it was a lot of fun, so I'm sure you'll have fun too. Natasha doesn't have much to say. I guess that makes sense because she's technically optional, isn't she?
In war,
You need to play Resident Evil 7 as well, Michael? You have to play every game?
victory and defeat.
I can relate. I have too much stuff on my plate too.
The slower you
Just in
react,
terms of games.
the greater
There's other
the
stuff
chance
too, I
that
guess.
you'll be beaten.
Alright. 140.15. Thank you. Included instruction manual. You need to play every good game simply for the discourse. No, don't do that. Okay, wait. I thought this was... Yeah, I thought I was trying to get a hold of Meryl. Oops. One place where my muscle memory is definitely failing me is that the circle button is confirmed because it's an old PlayStation 1 game. Oh, was it 141? Whoops, my bad.
Contact By Kodak. Wasn't her frequency written on the back of the CD case?
Okay, let's do this again. Oops. Okay. Second time's the charm, they say. Oh, okay. Alright, well. Yeah, playing catch-up's definitely valid. My backlog is gargantuan. Okay. I guess I'll do one last check here, but... I might have to use the box of the game that I have that came with this digital PS3 copy I am using. Yeah, 140.15. Weird. Ocelot is blocking local comms? Oh, yeah, the save girl, Mei Ling, she did say that there was something blocking. I thought that was just explaining how the radar works, though. Oh, 1 second. Yeah. No. There we go. Okay. That's some stiff movement. Nice. Yeah, gotta get used to the control again. It has been a minute, but I can do this. Oh yeah, so a fun fact about the manual, I guess, is that every single action Snake has is considered its own mode. Like when Snake is crawling, that is intrude mode, is what it's called in the manual. How much would I pay for a subscription service that let you play every game Sony ever published from PS1 to PS3 on PS5? That's, well, I mean, it's not anywhere near as good as that, but that's basically PlayStation Now. And I wouldn't pay for that because it's streaming. If I could actually install all the games, I guess I'd pay as much as Game Pass. Game Pass is, in theory, $200 a year in Canada. It's $100 for me because I just buy it when it's on sale. With HD and trophy support, well, that's not gonna ever happen. That's too much extra work for every single one of those games. Okay, I'm gonna look up what the codec frequency is. Okay, Google also says 140/15. This is... What the heck? How did that happen? Off to a great start so far. Welcome back to streaming. Maybe I just have to leave this room. Still jamming. I'll just see if I can get the jamming to go away. Just gotta get out of the jamming range? Okay. Let's do just that then.
Who are you?
I was really
Nice.
impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army?
Man, this already looks great, but all of those Twitters and stuff that show off what things look like on a CRT have really got me wondering what this game looks like
My name's not
back in the day, when everyone had CRTs and things looked proper.
Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes.
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookie's eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Yeah, the
Why
legendary
did you
meets its
look so
match.
surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
Wouldn't that be awkward if they were brothers?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place?
That's
I
okay.
don't think
You're
it's
allowed to
just
be
nuclear
captured by
weapons
terrorists
disposal facility.
sometimes. Normalize being captured by terrorists.
Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay. You see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Civilian base has a strange ring to
Special
it.
Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program.
Oh,
That's
it
what I
really
heard
was the Metal
anyway.
Gear. Snake?
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry. I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh,
Personally,
yeah.
Micah, I always go in looking to try and get every trophy for any game I try, but then I always reach one where it's like, that's
Well,
really
they have
not
more
worth it.
hiding places than men.
Like, what's something I was looking at recently that seemed reasonable?
He's dead.
What?
Well,
Heart attack.
Octopus Traveler came out on
The chief died of a heart
Game
attack
Pass
too?
relatively recently, and
Was either of them
the
sick?
trophies start off so basic with like master every class, like master the warrior class as a sub job, stuff like that, and then it's like
What?
get every single treasure chest in the game,
You know the person who
beat
designed
the
them.
entire game with one party member, and it's just like,
Is he still alive?
even if that game were good, I don't think I could stomach doing that.
Basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second floor basement.
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear
And yeah,
launch.
farming trophies are
So
pretty
he'll be
rough.
alive until that's done anyway.
Like,
Then we better do
this isn't a
something
trophy,
before he
but
finishes.
the DS version of Final Fantasy IV has a side quest where you need to get an item that's a super rare drop from an enemy about a third of the way, no, not a third, 2/3 of the way into the game.
Be the first time.
And when I first played it, I just so happened to get it just normally, like I just, as part of the story, I got that drop randomly, but it's super low. It's like 0.2%.
The security level of the
So it's just like, man, I'm never doing that side quest ever again.
Level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor.
Hades handles achievements very well. Well, Hades handles basically everything really well.
You're still too
Hades is like
to hide somewhere.
the most polished indie game I've ever seen.
Oh yes, you are.
You're both green.
Pause for
I
just
can
1
see it.
second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training, but when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action. And now,
I've seen Hollow Knight.
You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it.
Hell
In a
yeah.
war, all of mankind's worst
Normalize
emotions,
killing
worst
people,
traits come
I
out.
guess.
It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
Meryl is a cop fangirl. Oh no.
Think about that other stuff.
Okay, let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
Huh, I told you. The real me is no match for the legend.
But it sounds like the legend was that he was a bastard.
Okay,
Oh, that was a really awkward laugh animation.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Whoops.
gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Okay. I looked away at a really bad time. I missed the last thing they said, which was basically the only gameplay relevant thing. I heard something about a cargo. Even if I had seen what she said, though, I have a bad feeling that I just don't have the mental map anymore of where that actually is. But I'll find it. It'll work out. I'm not that far into the game.
Snake, don't be so impatient. Settle down. I need a little more time to get the cargo door open. I'll call you when I get the door open. Just wait a little.
Just take the
okay?
lift? Okay. I'm glad it's simple. That's something I can handle. Yeah, what I got in terms of inventory anyways. Gun, grenade, C4. Right? Things, yeah. Disc. But it's a floppy. Oh, it's a floppy disk. Oh my god. I've been zoomerfied. That thing where you turn away from a wall when you go near it is kind of annoying. I remember it being a mild problem in previous streams, but who knows? That was a long time ago. Not to go on about that for too long. This is embarrassing. I assume it was just circle, but that's not doing anything. Oh, right, the key. Okay, yeah, no. Oh, this break was not well advised. There we go. These rotating pickups. Whoops. Wait, why is it our call?
It looks like the place is protected by infrared sensors. Somehow you'll have to make it past the beams.
Whoops. This is the info. Oops.
Don't worry, Colonel. Meryl is fine.
Oh, right. I gotta keep. I don't think I'm gonna be able to keep up with all this stuff, but man, yeah, they must update these codec calls after every plot scene you see.
The real mission is still ahead.
Rescuing that Metal Gear engineer is now your primary goal. When Meryl opens up the cargo door, I want you to head north.
See you, Micah. Have fun with your chores.
Rescuing that metal...
When you're trying to hide, avoid places that look like the enemy might search.
Thanks for the tip.
Your enemy is going to move, and then sneak in there.
Chores can be fun, Micah. Just believe in yourself.
Just use
Play some Sonic music.
After the fall of the Soviet Union, the nuclear management program fell to pieces. In the late 1990s, there were rumors that nearly 100 suitcase-sized nuclear
Sonic Heroes
bombs
theme does rule. You're correct.
disappeared from the Soviet
You could
arsenal.
swap it out for basically any Sonic song and you'd be
Whether it
correct.
is true or not, but it is possible that they fell into the hands of terrorists.
Master of Stealth. Yeah, I forgot. Oop. I forgot about the trapdoors that just, like, I don't know, something about that just seems goofy to me. Alright. This time, I will not run into some lasers. I'm gonna get a better look at this too. Alright, so that's the indicator, I guess. How could I possibly need that? Whoop. So they got trapdoors, but they could put like a motion sensor to know that the trapdoor's been triggered and then set off the alarm. Oh well. And away I go. Oh. Alright. I'll go with lucky number 1 first, I guess. Man, maybe I should have watched my old streams or something to refresh myself. But, oh well, better late than never, Or, wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Welcome back to streaming. They're not terribly smart gods, that's correct. But I am also not terribly smart. Those are the fastest seconds ever. Alright, I'm sure I'll get back into the groove in moments. It's just around the corner. This does look like a cargo room, so it's entirely possible this is the cargo door that will be opening. And one way to find out. Oh. Wait, why isn't Meryl on my list anymore? Oops.
When you're trying to hide, avoid places that look.
Who are you?
I was
Oh,
really
no.
when you busted yourself out of there.
Oh no.
In the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
It's not him.
Oh no. Okay, I gotta pay attention to what gets saved and what doesn't. Man, though, I got so much respect for them having this long of a cutscene on a PS1 game. With voice acting, I should say. It's still going. Oh, I should have paused there. It said what floor it was on. Oh well. Like, man. They still don't make conversations this long usually in video games. Whoops.
Snake, don't be so impatient.
All right. I hope I didn't mess things up a bit. Ah. All right, beware of U-turns, I guess. Okay. And
Who are you?
go. I'm gonna keep an eye out for which floor it's on at least to make some use out of this at least. At bare minimum. Second floor. Damn it. Alright, and now to take the elevator again, so that this doesn't happen again until the next time I go on a 4-month hiatus. So this is where I was. Cargo doors on the first floor. Thank you, Critical Turb. Hello, Stoku 5. MGS good game. I agree. It's very cool.
I unlocked the cargo
I wish I was better at it.
Thanks. Where are you?
where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry, I'm disguised in this.
Well, that gave me a heart attack.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake, the cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas.
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait. You said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless.
Good girl.
When things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure out whether or not I'm cut out.
Man,
to be
I
a
wonder if
soldier.
David Hayter has any other
My hands
voices.
dirty.
Because I feel like he only ever gets cast to do his Snake voice at this point. Like, what's it? He's someone in Bloodstained. Your pro tip is that choking people is a waste of time? I agree, good life advice. Oh, am I safe? Who is he voicing Yakuza 7? Snake, that is. Or David Hayter, jeez. I feel bad for that. The bartender. Aren't there a bunch of bartenders? Like, there's tons of bartenders in Yakuza 0 and 1, which are the ones I played. Oh. Yeah, I gotta take it slow, I guess. Oh no, yellow gas. Oxygen. Well, that's still cool.
Snake, are you okay? Snake?
One of not many games with a dedicated oxygen gauge that doesn't involve much swimming. Oh, there's one main bartender? Neat. I'll look forward to seeing that.
Be careful, Snake. That airlock is set with infrared sensors. You probably can't see them with your naked eyes, but there are infrared beams coming out of that wall. Touch any one of them, and the doors will seal off, and the place will be flooded with poison gas. Somehow, you've got to get through without setting off those sensors.
All right. Oops. Did my life just drain? Or is it just flashing? Oh, there we go. Yeah. All right. Well, that's not doing anything. I thought for sure it'd be like, and then the smoke makes it so you can see the lines for some reason. But it does not seem to be the case. Oh, am I still smoking? Neat. Oh, hey. You can see the lasers. Okay. You didn't have to do anything special. And they're just going up and down just in case a really tall person comes by. Oh no. My depth perception. Which one is in front of me? Which one is behind me? I'm gonna place my bets on this one. No. Sig's kill? Correct. But in this case, not for the reason you might expect.
Snake, answer me! Snake! Snake!
All right. You know, I guess technically these are just basically identical to skits from Tales of games. Okay. Ah. If I have thermal goggles, do I have thermal goggles? Let me see. Yeah. Okay, this is still a nightmare from... I can't overstate how bad my depth perception is. Hello, Marvin. Long time no see. 4 months to be exact. I've been good, more or less. I have a couch now that I can sit on and stream. And in theory, I might just be too comfortable and fall asleep. But you know.
Snake, that room is set
My
with
stream layout is insane and you love it?
You should be able to see them if you
Good.
happen to smoke. Cigarette smoke or something.
Sorry, but these are smokeless cigarettes.
You mean those cigarettes that are designed to cut down on secondhand smoke? Oh, well, don't worry. If you blow the smoke in the direction of the infrared sensors, you should be able to see them. That was a good idea.
So Snake specifically has a mechanic for blowing cigarette smoke because he has smokeless cigarettes.
They are bad for you.
Stream so cozy the streamer falls asleep? Well, I was more thinking like that stream where that person was playing Majora's Mask and the moon was going to crash into Termina and the person had fallen asleep live on stream. Okay, this is going to be easier. Yeah, this is a lot better than relying on cigarette smoke. And it probably is probably healthier. I don't know the effects of thermal radiation? Question mark? I'm just saying, the studies haven't been done. I did it! I'm a super spy. Oh, wait. Do I have to do this? Yeah. This is the future of 2005? Man. Love to know what it's like in that time. It is convenient that they segmented the floors like that. It's useful for any spies who don't have very good depth perception.
Snake, be careful. There are claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Oh yeah, so something I know from the manual is that the mine detector deep throat, right?
Informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not.
Everyone just has this perfect information on whatever happens to be mentioned. It's just like,
Who are you
oh,
anyway?
You said this one specific word? You mean like that thing from this notable instance in history? Alright, I guess I should check if everything's been updated yet. No response. Oh, I bet if I looked in the manual I could check who 14048 is. Cause they just don't care.
Colonel, I got a codec call from someone outside this operation.
I know. We were monitoring the call.
Snake is apparently a worldly man, but everyone in this game is
Let
worldly.
me have her explain it.
It's kind of like,
Well, if somebody knows your frequency, they can call you.
you know that thing where for example, the Joss Whedon thing is like every character is ridiculously snarky and witty to the point where like no matter what, their dialogue is going to be a snarky comeback that's like
The radio waves were too weak to locate
unnaturally
the source,
clever
but
for
I'm
every
sure
single
he
character to have that trait.
somewhere on the
I
base.
feel like Metal Gear Solid has that, but for facts, where it's like, it makes sense for some characters to spout random facts all the time, but it's something that every character does at like the slightest drop of a needle. Yes, Kojima is a huge nerd, I've heard.
Master, does the name Deep Throat mean anything to you?
Deep Throat?
See?
You mean the guy from Watergate?
No, but he uses the same name. Whoever he is, he's not part of our operation, but he's been giving me advice by codec.
What?
On top of that, he wasn't using burst transmission. It seems he was transmitting from somewhere on this base.
Somewhere on the base?
Yeah, Jojo is the exact
No
same
idea who
energy.
that could be.
I see.
It's just like the next 30 seconds are going to be dedicated to whatever hyperfixation I woke up with this morning. Like I assume that's how it works. Is like Kojima like sees something on the news or like reads something like, wow, I didn't know that, and then just sits down and writes a codec conversation. I assume that's how it works.
That area is mined? If you only had a mine detector. After you locate the mines on your radar, crawl forward and retrieve them. Anti-personnel mines have killed over 20,000 non-combatants.
You mean that porno from 30 years ago? That's right,
In
Snake.
countries like Cambodia and Nicaragua.
Let me tell you about the details of how that was filmed. I was there, you know.
After the wars have ended. It is easy to plant mines, you see, but removing them is a different matter. It requires more time and manpower than anyone is willing
Back
to
on your
invest.
Digimon bullshit? Cool.
Superpowers need to donate
A lot of
more
people on
mine detectors.
Twitter have been
At least
playing the
20%
Cyber
of
Sleuth
them.
games. That's been on my radar for a long time, even though I haven't ever really gotten into Digimon.
The place is mined? Well, if you use a mine detector, you'll be able to see the mines displayed on your radar.
Oh yeah, so I can't remember if I got cut off, but apparently the mine detector and stuff just doesn't work on higher difficulties, which is insane. Like, do you just have to memorize it or guess or what? Digimon hits the sweet spot between Pokemon and SMT? Yeah, I can see it. It's like a bit more kid-friendly, but still has those insane semi-biblical designs. Okay. Now, do I actually have a way to check? Oops. I'll do a thermal scan to see. You never know, I'm able to find the mines. Okay, that's not what I was hoping for. I have no idea what Rosemon is. I assume it's some sort of rose Pokemon. Well, Digimon, I mean. Okay, I thought that was just a really dramatic mine or something. Okay.
This is Raven's territory. Snakes don't belong in a you pass.
I guess that's why those, what are they called? The northern something mole or rat, or it wasn't a rat, because I remember the rat Twitter apologized specifically for not getting the species right when they posted it. The low poly animal Twitter. Vulcan Raven. Okay.
Like the snake you are.
Wow, another boss already. I assume.
Come, let's fight.
She's basically a dominatrix. That is to say, Rosamond is a dominatrix with a rose theme. Wow, it really is just, well, it's more Persona, but yeah, it's Shin Megami Tensei. Alright, well, there's mines around here still, aren't there? I don't know what to do. What kind of heavy artillery have I got? Grenades? Sure, that could work. Da, 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 da. Yeah, what a great theme. Like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people, their first interaction with, whoop, jeez. I feel like a lot of people found out about Metal Gear Solid through Smash Bros. Oh. Well, that's realistic, I guess. I was just thinking as I was setting this stream up about how insane it is that the first third-party Smash Bros. Character was Snake. Like, that was definitely just down to Sakurai and Kojima being friends or something, because that's an insane first pick. Like, the fact, like, Sonic was a last minute addition, but that's like the first place your mind goes. If you were to, like, this is back in the day when there was like magazines and stuff. So like the idea of it'd be like, next month there's gonna be a third party character revealed for Super Smash Bros. People wouldn't be like, oh yeah, it's gonna be Solid Snake from the Metal Gear Solid franchise. That's what I think of when I think of a third party that Nintendo would pick to have in their party fighting game.
This is Raven's territory.
But this definitely does seem like a game that doesn't have to be rated M. They could tweak it and make it a T-rated game pretty easily, I think. Just take out some blood, take out some explicit imagery and language. That's basically it. Oh, but I guess ratings were different back then. I don't know. The standards of the ESRB also change quite a bit from time to time, so...
Belong on the ground. You should crawl on the ground like a snake.
Seeing that title there actually reminds me, another cool thing about the manual is at the 5th page, I believe, it lists all of the characters and their voice actors, which is a huge amount of credit. I'm sure they were really proud of the fact that they had all these voice actors and all these characters, but like putting that kind of billing is something that like doesn't really happen. Well, no, okay, that's not entirely true, because if you get Troy Baker or whoever in, then yeah, they're gonna get a big thing. Like they made that really weird thing with the Avengers game where it's like, oh yeah, we got Nolan North and Troy Baker, they're gonna voice our characters. Like, wow, really? Critical Turb, you don't like Brawl's rendition of the Encounter theme? Honestly, it's been such a long time, it sounds basically just like this in my memory, so I couldn't really say I have an opinion on it. Alright. What do I have? What kind of anti-tank weaponry do I have? Nope. Okay. This really does seem like a very insane situation. Oh yeah, no, I did hear that the voice actor names are fake, so they didn't want to be associated with video games or something like that at the time. Now that you mentioned that, it sounds familiar. Alright, nope, this isn't a good spot. Oops. I keep using the right analog stick expecting to be able to move my camera, but I can't do that. So I'm going to do the next best thing. Oh, it was about unions? Yeah, that's another thing that does happen now that I think about it. Where it's like, yeah, just use a different name, and now it's like you're not even working there at all. Whoa! What did I just do? Or did I get hit by something? It is an intense staring contest. But I lost. You don't want to bully me? Thank you, I'm very sensitive. Alright, I'm sure that sooner or later, yeah, someone's gonna call me and tell me how to beat this tank.
Snake, be
I guess I can just try throwing a grenade. I just can't even see it, so I'm not even gonna assume I can actually reach it. Snake, you need to suplex the tank. It's the only way. Correct. That is my design philosophy when it comes to things. Oop. Thank you. Tell me what to do.
That M1 tank is equipped with advanced Victronics. Once it locks onto a target, it automatically tracks it, and its main gun is effective up to 3,000 meters. To get close, you'll have to confuse the tracking system. Use your chaff. If you can
Chaff.
jam the system and get close enough, it won't be able to use its main gun. Use your chaff at a long distance to fool its electronic systems.
I didn't even know that was such a thing at this time, but I guess it's supposed to be an advanced system. Alright. Nope, that didn't work. Alright. I'm just gonna throw around a bunch of grenades and see what happens.
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
If I can get close enough, I can suplex it. And then... Well, that's the thing, it's just... What? Oh, right! Damn it, I forgot about the mines. That's what's been blowing me up. But I don't think I have a way to check for mines. Ugh. Oh, man, the thermal goggles just do everything. I'm glad I got those. I think someone actually in the chat last time I streamed specifically told me how to get them, so this must have been why. Oh yeah, wow. I really should just try things more. That is how you're supposed to play video games. Woo. Gun time. Uh-oh. Damn it.
Snake, are you okay? Snake?
Alright. I have all the tools I need. The ability to see where all the hazards are, and the ability to make it so that I can't be attacked. Surely I will win. Ah. Ah. Great.